Welcome back. Another video, another league night. You guys enjoyed the last one. You're gonna enjoy this one, I think, as well. So appreciate all the comments as well. Like the video if you like this stuff, and enjoy. See ya soon. Welcome back, everyone. Another league night. First frame, playing League Open, and away we go. Good break here. Good spread of the balls. Now let's look at the table. Not actually on a yellow, so it was pretty obvious that I needed to go reds, and I had the red in the towards the centre pocket, and that was my starter. I was thinking actually of rolling the one in the centre in, and then coming forward a bit, and then playing the two balls in the corner pocket, because I could get nicely on it. But the key was to get down here early, where you saw me pointing then. So I needed to sort of figure out a way if I can get down there quite early. So I needed to pot one or two balls to try and get down there. Didn't actually come across as far as I wanted to. I just wanted to be dead straight on those two reds in the corner pocket so I could actually play one, make it a bit easier for later. As you saw, I was actually quite straight on the one in the centre, and I had the stun across. So now I actually tried to play a bit of a exhibition shot here of one rail, of two, and then it was meant to just miss the red at the bottom and then come up so I can play the red on the other side. So I got a little bit lucky there, but if I missed the red and went around it, I would have been onto it in the corner, the other corner, which is what I played for. But I hit the red fully here and got away with it. So now, obviously, I'm on this red. It was actually quite a dodgy pot, but I had to take it on anyway because I didn't really have anything else. So the aim was here to pot the red, just miss the black and come up and down the table and hopefully land on one of those reds at the top of the table. Even if I bump into those two reds, I was happy with that. And I just missed it. And then on the way back down, it actually glanced that red and I sat perfect. So got away with that one just a little bit there, but I still made it happen. So now it's just connecting the dots here. But you can see I need to get to that spot there where I put my cue down. So I needed to try and get on there now. Bit of left-hand side, get across, and just had enough angle on that red. So now I can knock that red in and then punch the white ball down the centre of the table. And you don't want to play this one too short. I said to myself, make sure you overdo this one. Make sure you get past that red ball. And I did that. So pretty happy with this. Especially after knocking that red down the bottom. That could have went pear-shaped. And then Lee could have taken advantage of that. And I would have been in trouble. So a good little finish here with very little errors, I guess. Second match up again on this table. So I won the first one, a break and run, and now I'm playing against Dale Bolton. Breaks him well, gets a ball in, and they land quite nicely. You can see that he's on a yellow in the centre, either centre, he's on a red as well. And now it's just deciding what he'd like to go. So he's decided yellows here, and I'm looking at the table thinking, yeah, I'm actually not a great chance to actually get back to the table here. So that shot there, I would have liked to play it and just get the white ball a little bit further back so I could have a bit more, I don't know, like play the other one in the centre and then just be a little bit better on my next ball. So you can see after he plays this shot, he's had to come around the table now. But it's got a good area to land in, and he's actually landed inch perfect. So obviously if he played his first yellow and come back a little bit, then he could have knocked in the second yellow without coming around the table. But he's done that quite well. And yeah, I'm no chance to get back to the table here. That one shot around the world pretty much was the 8 ball. and he played it to perfection. So good stuff there, Dale. Now it's just holding your nerve, making sure you don't make any mistakes, and it's easy to make mistakes when the balls are easy. So just taking your time. That shot there was quite important. You don't want to be too far or underdo it. It just makes landing on the 8 ball just that little bit harder. And he does it quite well. Dale's got a lot of experience. He's been around the game a long time. He's played for Victoria as well. And very, very solid league player. Good stuff, Dale. Good out. Rolled it in. Let me sweat a little bit. He could have knocked it in a bit harder to end my misery. But yeah, good stuff. So, third frame, playing Phil Tunstall. I ran the first rack. Dale Bolton ran the second rack on me. So this is my third frame, again on this table. So I've had 3 in a row now. I broke them. They landed very, very nice. Well, when I say that, there's still a little bit to do, but I got a good spread. Having a look around the table now. Am I on a yellow? Not really. Am I on a red? Yes. So obvious that I have to go reds here. And now it's just sort of mapping it out. Now the red near the black, I thought if I could come off the side rail and actually go into the red or the yellow there where I pointed. So I just need to knock in that first red and roll forward. Then I can play the bottom right red. So I'm trying to work out my best way of making this finish. I see my dead ball and I'm like, you know what? If I can do this and open them up a little bit, I might be a good chance to actually take the frame in one visit. So that's my plan. I roll forward, make sure I have the angle. Then always remember, you can see me double checking, walking around, making sure, visualizing where I want to hit the rail and then come out. It doesn't always work that way, but you've got to start somewhere. So concentrate on knocking the red in, don't miss it, hit the rail and hope for the best. So there it is there. Managed to knock the yellow out. I did land a little bit dodgy, so now the white ball is going to be moving around the table a little bit. So, but that was my plan, and sometimes you got to put it to the pool gods and go from there. So if I cut it in the center, the white was going towards the black. I may have knocked the black in out of turn or fouled, so I thought I could probably cut it in this way, and I did. So I just wanted to make sure I tried to hold the white as well. When going for a shot like that, you might as well make the risk versus reward very, very like favour you. So not only did I just want to pot that red and just forget about the white, I wanted to pot the red and make sure I was on another red. So if I did knock in the red, then I can continue going. So many people I see knock in a ball that they were in trouble with, but they don't get positioned. So their reward was nothing. So make sure you go all in if you're going to do something like that. Anyway, play the one in the center there, come up and down. And a good little tip here, just because these reds are close to the center pocket, doesn't mean they have to go in the center pocket. So a lot of mistakes I see from players, just because a ball is near a center pocket, they assume it's got to go there. They don't have to go there. You can map them in the corner pockets like what I did. So I hope you enjoyed this one. This is a third out in a row. That's number 3. Yep, you guessed it. 4th frame in a row. Now against Robbie Wood. A very, very good player. A little bit crazy player, if I had to say something. He's got all the shots, but just literally just makes the game... can make the game hard, but also can make the game easy as well. And so my first frame, again, I broke, went game, then got potted out on, then I broke and went game. And this one, as you will see, a 4th rack is run. And Robbie does actually make this out, but quite hard. He makes it hard for himself. So you can see he's already out of position here. And you can actually do this by rushing a little bit. Like if Rob took a little bit more time trying to work out what ball he'd like to play and what pocket he'd like to knock them in, I think he'd make it a lot easier for himself. So you can see he's still out of position here. So he's still trying to recover from the last couple of shots. And because he's such a good potter, he's getting himself out of trouble. And he does play snooker as well. I play snooker with him. He's a good teammate. He's a good player, and he plays an absolute cracker there. Like, that is such a hard shot. I find those shots very, very hard, playing ball onto ball like that. And yeah, he did it with ease. So now this is probably another key shot, trying to, I think, go into the yellow or the red here. And got a little bit fortunate there. And again, he's still out of position. So this whole frame, he's actually been out of position. Now, normally when people have to recover 1 or 2 shots, they normally miss after like the third, and they just keep digging themselves a hole. But Rob's gone all in here, and he's still trying to recover from the very first shot. And this shot right here, he's going to have to pump this red in the center, and it's very, very missable. So, and he's jacking up. Like, I'm thinking I'm a good chance to get back to the table here. And nope, plays it perfectly, or as good as you can. And I'm thinking, oh, he's knocked it in, good shot, but now he's not on his last red. So it snowballed into this. I'm thinking, okay, cool, I'm going to get another shot here, or I'm going to get a shot. Just give me a shot, please. And he does a swerve. I'm thinking, okay, this is, like, he's good at these, but the way he has to knock that red in, I think he'll miss. I'm hoping, and he doesn't. I'm like, oh my God, he's literally played, 6, 7 recovery shots in a row, and that's just the way it goes. So a crazy out, but well-deserved in the end. Good stuff, Rob Wood. You destroyed me. That's 4 outs in a row. Pretty crazy. So my last 2 frames I won, but they were on the other table, so I don't get to see them. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed these. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.